Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today we are from Group 1 want to present about a resort destination that has not been impacted of mass tourism. Our group will choose the topic of the place, which is Sierra Leone. My name is Nurdiana Najwa binti Abdul Rasid. My metric card number is 263842. The first one, I want to talk about background destination of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a tropical country on the coast of West Africa, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean in southwest, by Liberia in southeast, and it is half surrounded by Guinea in north and northeast. In the late 18th and early 19th century, the region around Freetown was used by the British to resettle freed slaves. London's, which named Blackpool, and many African American refugees from the American Revolution. Sierra Leone was since 1808 and a British Crown colony. The country gained independence in 1961. Today it is the poorest nation in the Commonwealth. Sierra Leone has a population of 7 million people in census of 2015. It is the largest city, chief port and capital in Freetown. The city is situated in northwest of the country at the coast of the North Atlantic Ocean. In March 2014, the closure of the UN Integrated Peace Building Office in Sierra Leone marked more than 15 years of peacekeeping in the country. Next, I want to talk about the tourism potential of the destination in Sierra Leone. The first tourism potential in this resort place is Delton Banana Guest House in Banana Island. Delton Banana Guest House is a small beach resort in Banana Island in Sierra Leone. It is specialized in recreational activities such as scuba diving, snorkeling trips, angling, water sports, boat excursions, and other tours. It offers accommodation of various standards with 4 categories of rooms and has a restaurant, small bar, and a scuba diving center on site, making it the ideal resort for a holiday in Sierra Leone. The second potential of Sierra Leone resort place is Toke Beach Resort. It is one of the main attractions in Sierra Leone due to its great beauty and history. Lush forests reach due to the edge of the ocean. From a height to the tropic forest, you can jump to a scuba dive. Such a diversity provides the base for an exciting holiday with ample tourist activities. The sea around Banana Island offers thrilling leisure activities such as sports fishing, snorkeling, scuba diving, free diving, scenic boat trips, excursions to more remote islands, and water sports. The forest is generally intact with plenty of wildlife, and longer or shorter guided treks are available. The historical sites on Banana Islands are linked to the colonial times and the slave trade and can provide a glimpse of the past of Sierra Leone, where the visitor can enjoy information tours and discover the role of Banana Island during the slave trade in the West Africa. So that's all from me. I want to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
The type of resort that can be built in Sierra Leone is eco-resort. What is eco-resort? Eco-resort are resorts integrated into the natural environment by the seaside, perched on top of the mountain and curled up on the warm and white sand of a paradise island. The eco-friendly resorts thrive to live in symbiosis with their environment and to integrate themselves as much as possible into the landscapes that shelter them. The respect of the ecosystem is one of the top priority of the new generation of resorts. Building an eco-resort on an island of Sierra Leone will implement numerous initiatives such as through sorting, recycling, and energy saving to reduce its carbon impact. Sierra Leone is the country that will support an environmental protection association while also involved in social and solidarity actions with the local community. Sierra Leone also did all that thing in donating part of its fund to associations working to protect local communities and clean up the environment. It is a way to impress its respect for the planet and attempt to fix it. Eco Resort in Sierra Leone is not the only one to protect and preserve the planet to this extent. The Eco Resort of Sierra Leone will give the green movement favors low-energy buildings which are practically energy self-sufficient and encourages the fight against waste. Water savers and rainwater collectors, circuit breaking systems to prevent lights from burning all day long, are all ways for responsible energy management. The use of renewable energies such as geothermal energy or solar panels for hot water supply are also part of the movement. Sustainable infrastructure of Eco Resort in Sierra Leone must be characterized by the use of respectful, untreated, non-polluting, and if possible, local materials. The idea of all these are to reduce the carbon impact as much as possible. Another trend must be emerged. Reusable materials are on the rise. The reuse of a material or object is far less polluting and in addition has an incredible history.
There are few policies by the Malaysian government pertaining to the destination and development at the destination that we need to consider to ensure the success of the selected destination. The first policy is embracing smart tourism. Smart tourism destination is a tourism area which utilizes the information, technology, and innovations to enable pleasure and experiences for the tourists. Many tourism destinations nowadays are modernizing, and we plan to do the same at Sierra Leone by implementing this policy and increasing the use of smart technology in the resort, ranging from payment methods to interactive activities. Besides, smart tourism can give numerous benefits. It can help enhancing the interpretation of heritage, landscapes, and other tourist attractions in Sierra Leone, management optimization of consumption services, and support to the decision process. The second policy is practicing sustainable and responsible tourism. We strongly believe this policy can be implemented in Sierra Leone because the local communities over there love their homes and willing to try their best to conserve their environment. To ensure this policy is successfully implemented, we as the developers are going to build an eco-friendly resort which offers more sustainable services. For instance, we plan to use all natural custom-formulated bath amenities made without preservatives and artificial ingredients that is packaged in recyclable containers. Besides, instead of using contemporary plastic key cards, we plan to use cards made from paper, wood, and bioplastic that are better for the environment. For cleaning products, we suggest to use cleaning products that are made with bio-based oils and other natural cleaners which are less irritating to guests and employees and of course less destructive to the environment. All services including spa, food and beverages, we plan to choose these steps that help in promoting sustainable and responsible tourism in Sierra Leone. Next policy is upskilling human capital. The aim of this policy by Malaysian government is to personify the warmth, hospitality and professionalism of the people in the tourism industry, especially towards this destination. There are so many ways that we can do to ensure this policy can be implemented in Sierra Leone. One of the options is by conducting a training for people that are going to work in the resort. Training is a form of education which can lead to creativity and innovation when done appropriately with the right theoretical and practical content. Numerous benefits that the employees can get after participating in a training, for example, it will increase their productivity. Besides, we also plan to use the most applied strategy by other companies in order to develop the human capital for the industry, which is remuneration, reward, and recognition. It can increase the employees' motivation to do their best when they are working and encourage them to push themselves to their limit. All these initiatives not only can help in implementing the policy in the destination, but can also provide various job opportunities to people in Sierra Leone, as well as offer Indonesian people to gain experience working in a foreign country.
To create a tourism planning process, there are 8 steps, which are study preparation, determinations of goals and objectives, survey, analysis and synthesis, plan formulations, recommendations, implementations, and last is monitoring. Study preparation. The first step in preparing a tourism development plan is to present an initial report or term of reference. For license and regulations, the National Tourist Board is the one-stop shop for the granting of license to hotels, resorts, and other tourist establishments in Sierra Leone. Goals and objective is a guide for developers to implement the tourism development plans of building a resort in Sierra Leone. Survey. Conduct a survey of current tourism situations in Sierra Leone by collect primary data or secondary data. Primary data can collect by online or offline questionnaires or interviews. Secondary research can be done through analysis with relevant information available on wide range of tourism reviews websites, newspapers, magazines, books, and other online or offline publications materials. In data analysis, it is important for secondary and primary data to be analyzed in an integrated manner. Next, initial policies and plan formulations. Analysis of the entire primary and secondary information about Sierra Leone enable decision makers to develop initial policy and formulate initial plan for building resorts. 6. Recommendations. The recommendations for building resorts in Sierra Leone can be developed as a result of initial policies and initial plan formulations. 7. Implementations. The methods of implementing the development plans of resorts in Sierra Leone will be considered throughout most stages of its construction. Last is monitoring. Once the development plans of building resorts in Sierra Leone has been implemented, it must be closely monitored in order to detect any deviations that may occur from the project path of development.
Last one is Gantt chart. For the Gantt chart, we have 5 phases, which is planning, feasibility analysis for research, commitment, design, layout, and construction, and the last one is implementation and monitoring of construction. The first phase is planning. For this planning, it takes around 1 month to complete the planning. Planning is Malaysian government need to identify the objective, isolate development issues. The Malaysian government need make a meeting to discuss all these issues before go to the next phase. The second phase is feasibility analysis. We assume this phase can be done in 2 months. All the research team, marketing team need to done marketing analysis, financial and economy feasibility analysis. 2 months is too enough to them to complete this task. The next phase is commitment. This phase is very important because it involves the final negotiation for the aspect to the development commitment in form of formal agreement. Fourth is design, layout, and construction. For this phase, need 4 months to complete the task. We need to do is resort architecture, design and layout are developed. The resort management, contract signed and the project approved. The architect need to draw up the final schedule. And the last one is implementation and monitoring construction. all the developers, government agency, stakeholder, and project manager must to monitor the construction of this resort. The longest time must to finish. That's all from us. Thank you.